After an incredibly successful season 1, the world's strangest heroes are back for another season of Doom Patrol, including Jane, the hero with a personality disorder, you might say, played by Diane Guerrero. Take a look.
What are we still doing here? Answer me! I've tried to tell them.
And Diane is here with us now. How are you? How's everything going just in general?
In general, everything is pretty great. I mean, I think that going through a health pandemic certainly was life-changing for a lot of us. But I think that right now we're addressing the biggest pandemic of all, which is racism in our country and systemic oppression of all peoples and of all Black and brown peoples. So this is a conversation that we've been waiting to have with the entire world or with each other. And so I just think it's exciting.
Yeah, and you're not new to activism. I've been, stalking your social media, and you speak out often on things. And about this particular situation with Black Lives Matter, you're very outspoken with that as well.
Absolutely. I am from the Latinx community. I grew up with Black and brown folk my entire life. I understand what it's like to be separated from my family, much like it happens with the Black community through mass incarceration and through police brutality. So I think I am a heavy believer or a strong believer that our freedom is tethered to the freedom of the Black community. And that's why I am so invested to be in solidarity with my Black siblings.
Amen. I'm happy to hear that.
Yes.
Well, let's talk about something else. You're a fighter in real life and you're a fighter on screen with Doom Patrol. This show, man, people love this. They are saying it is one of the greatest superhero shows out there in a long time. I know folks say that it's a show kind of about second chances. Do you agree with that? And what are some other reasons, if you do agree with that you think people love this show so much?
I think it's a show that speaks to human trauma. And I think that that's something that we all can relate to. We are seeing the effects of people who literally cannot control some of their emotional trauma, and it's being sort of activated by these like supernatural powers that they have.
Which is it's just so, there's so many things that's different about this show that you really love. For folks, Diane, who have no idea what the show is about, can you kind of paint a quick picture of what it is?
Doom Patrol is about a team of kind of misfit superheroes. They're like kind of the anti-hero. They're a group of people who did not really sign up to be superheroes, and they're sort of led by a professor of sorts, Dr. Niles Calder. Basically, he provides a home and a space where they can be away from harming others and harming themselves. And basically, in the first season, you see that Niles Calder, which is sort of like our protector, is kidnapped by Mr. Nobody, and the mission is to find him.
Yeah. And so within season 1, we get to learn the backstory of all of our heroes, including Jane, who you play, who has 64 different personalities.
Yeah.
What is that like for you as an actress to pop in and out of these, when you play a character, right? You kind of develop in your mind, like, who this character is, what their backstory is. Like, how do you do that times 64?
Well, I think as also a person who has experienced trauma as a child, I think that it was part of me, being able to sort of switch and have different emotions represented in extreme ways.
Yeah. And so season 1 is done. What can you tell us as far as what can we expect in season 2?
You'll see into each character a little deeper. And as you see them struggle with their past, and they either have to figure out how to heal or just stay the way they are. And the way they were really wasn't working. So they really have to make a decision.
Well, you can watch Doom Patrol Season 2 on HBO Max now and follow Diane on social media for updates on all of her activism. Thank you. Thank you for all that you do. Much appreciated.
Thank you so much. Lovely talking to you.